Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Group. I'm your host, as always, Ryan, and today we are going to be doing another wrestling figure unboxing video. We have Johnny Gargano from Major Wrestling Figure Podcast Line, and it is the bendable and Major Bendy Johnny Gargano figure. As you can see there, I think it's like a Venom attire, like a red Venom attire. That's what it seems to be anyway. So this is my second figure from the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, but it's the first one I'm going to unbox because the first one I've got is Brian Myers one, which is signed, so I'm not unboxing that. But I thought, let's give this a go. Major Bendy's been after a Major Bendy for a while, and one finally became affordable to me because in the UK they can be quite expensive. So let's get into it and see what it's like. I really like the packaging with the red and the black. It's similar obviously to his ring gear, and I really like this down here as well. If you can see it, it says not a toy, ages 18 and up. It's a collectible. Obviously it's not a toy, it's not for kids to play with, it's a collectible for us adults. And you can see the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast logo there, but it's a really good. I like the packaging. I really do like the packaging. It is really cool. So I've got plastic covered on here, which actually pops off dead easy, like as easy as can be. Yeah, official the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, and it's got Johnny Gargano's signature. But really good back, really good backing. I like that. I really like that. And obviously the plastic just pops right off. This is the easiest figure I think I've ever unboxed in my life. If this just pops out, there you go, look at that. It is the easiest figure I've ever unboxed. Ever. And there he is. Mr. Johnny Gargano, Mr. Johnny Wrestling. And it even has that on the back of his tights there, Johnny Wrestling. Really cool figure. It looks really good. Like I say, a lot of design in the ring gear. You can see it's like a Venom style attire. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's a Venom style attire. I think this is from when he was released by WE, and he spent a bit of time out of WE, possibly on the Indies. He's got Johnny Wrestling there on his boots as well, and it's got the little mad face logo emoji there, and obviously the big one on his chest. I will say this, like unboxed, and if I didn't know, if I just come up and looked at this figure and I didn't know what it was supposed to be, I'd probably say it looks like Ethan Page more than Johnny Gargano, to be honest. I think it looks like an Ethan Page figure. But there you go. So this is a Bendy. Pretty sure he's supposed to be able to move them. I've not had them before, so I need to have a look properly at it. It says bendable, posable, collectible. So you're not supposed to be able to bend it and move it. Oh yeah, like very little movement in the arms at all. Don't want to bend it too far. Very little movement in the arms. Look at that. As bad as I don't want to bend it even more in case I snap it. The legs are quite bendable. See? The legs are pretty bendable and movable. But the upper body isn't. Like the chest area, the back is pretty solid. And the head as well, you can't really do nothing with that. See, it's not moving. That's just my fingers that are moving. So it's not as bendable as I thought it was going to be. That's not a problem though, because it'd be easier for me to display him. It'd be easy to get him to stand up. Take it down there. See, I know I've had bendable ones in the past, not Major Bendies, but I've had bendable figures in the past, and you can't stand them up for display purposes. They're literally all rubber, like a Stretch Armstrong type figure, if you remember what a Stretch Armstrong is. But with this, you can put them on display, so I think that's really cool. And to be honest, I'm not going to play with it. Like it says, it's not a toy, so I'm not going to be going boosh and nothing like that with them. So for me, it just needs to stand on display really well, and I think this one definitely does that. And if you look really close, you can see like a 3D signature of Johnny Gargano's on his back, which I think is really cool. That's something different, isn't it? When you see figures where they're literally ingrained with a wrestler's signature on the back, I really like that. That's a good, cool touch, and I nearly missed it. I just put my thumb over it and was like, what was that? But really good. Really good attire. Really good figure. It's going to look great on display. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. It's going to look great on display as my first major bendy, and hopefully if I can find more that are affordable, because I know they can go for silly prices online, especially here in the UK, then he definitely won't be my last one. So overall, like, with the backing card, how easy it was to open, and the actual figure itself with the design of the clothes, the pose and everything else, I mean, it's hard to knock it down a bit. I'd probably say, considering it's supposed to be, you know, proper bendable, like you can't bend them that much, so I suppose you take something off for that. And for me, like I say, even though, like, if you put that next to him, yeah, you'd probably say it looks similar to him, but for me it looks more like Ethan Page, the face. But I suppose with this type of figure you can't get that many features in it. But I really sorry, this cold's kicking my ass. But a really good figure nonetheless, and I'm probably going to give it an 8 out of 10 for my first major bendy, Mr. Johnny Wrestling. I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. So there you have it. So as always, let me know in the comment section what you think of this major bendy Johnny Gargano figure. Let me know if you have any major bendy figures. I'd like to know which ones it is that you have in your collection. Do you take them out of the box like me, or do you just have them on display in the original packaging? Let me know as always, and also feel free to give me a rating of the Johnny Gargano figure. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. So, as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be sure to stay tuned for more wrestling related content coming your way very soon.